Peach Mcintrye got 9 kids and a husband, and she is phenomenal. Y'all on this app hating on a black woman for what?
Happy Sunday. Before I begin to react off this snippet, I want to say this to anybody that will come in contact with this video. If you're interested in what everybody's talking about, you never heard of this person. If you are a Peach Patch and a Peach Mcintrye supporter, do me a favor. Going forward, sometime today, if you will, we got time, go down the rabbit hole. Just go to every platform you can think of and put Peach Mcintrye name in the search box, especially on TikTok, okay? Go over there and just do your research. I mean, I want you to go through 100 videos. I know it may take some time depending on how much time you got. If you ain't got shit at all to do, the house is clean, your clothes are washed, you're ready for work tomorrow, you're ready for school, dinner's cooked, or hell, while you're doing all those things, just let it play in the background. I need y'all to do that because a lot of you are not doing that. A lot of you don't know that. Even though a lot of you do know that what she stands for, but you have not really seen what we've seen. So I think you guys need to do a little research in spite of. And if you come back and still feel the same way, hey, so be it. And maybe your eyes will open up and you will see something like you just like, oh, I did not know. Wow, I'm going to have to rethink this. You know what I'm saying? So the lady in this video, in this snippet, she goes on to say, like, why do y'all hating on the black woman? Is it because she got 9 kids and they all by the same man and y'all's not? She even said she don't have all her kids by the same man. Miss Ma'am, how do you know all 9 of them kids is by Wood? That's the first thing I want to ask. I mean, I want to know. Is it because she said so? Oh, okay, cool. And ma'am, we're not hating on anyone. Now, maybe some people are jealous of her. Maybe, I don't know. But I don't have that type of spirit in me to be jealous over anyone. Would I be liking to make some of the money or as much money as she has been in the past to make? Of course, me as a content creator, I would like to make that. I got 5 grandkids I'm raising. I would need that to be able to actually give them the life that they deserve as far as getting them a home fully paid for and, you know what I'm saying, making sure that the educational needs and different things that I could afford to get, right, help them grow in life, to take care of themselves, to farm, to plant, to learn, to, you know what I'm saying, to travel, to do all those things, you know. But one thing I would most definitely not do is be fucking up the money going to no Disney. But that's another story. So, Miss Ma'am, and anybody else that consider themselves a lover of Peach, a Peach Patch, we don't like her for all the things that she's done. That's why I told y'all to go down the rabbit hole and watch the videos. I could tell you, too, I'm blue in the face of all the things I've seen her say and do, and it ain't going to mean nothing to you because you already made up your mind. But for the 2 ladies that I have encountered yesterday, your girl Pearl, and I can't remember the other lady name, but I did use her sound of her saying how much she loved Peach and how Peach was wrong, though. That's the shit I like. I will fuck with a Peach Patch because 2 things can be true at the same time. Just because you love Peach, just because you love me as a content creator, that does not mean that you cannot disagree with something I may say or do. And you should still rock with me. Just like you rock with your children, your husband, your co-workers, your mama, whoever you decide to. People are going to disagree sometime. But if it gets to the level where it's toxic and it just ain't going to work out, that's when people need to separate, whether it's your husband or whomever. Okay? And you go on to say that we could just scroll. No, we can't just scroll because it's everywhere. You don't have to be following a person like Peach Mcintrye in order to see the things that Peach Mcintrye is doing. You're going to run into it because people are going to screen record it, and some things are going to go viral, and some things you're going to be like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, seen that before. That ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Dry-ass Disney content. Oh, they lost choice. Oh, they found, okay. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. That's the norm. But when it comes to telling a woman, your supporter, in the comments, on a live stream, in a library, that you don't give a fuck that her son died, that's a whole new low. That's a whole new level of insanity and hatred and evil and demonic. And if you think that's okay, then we don't want to fuck with you either, you know? No, wish you the best in everything in life. Wish you or nobody that love Peach ill will. We just, like you got questions, we got questions too. That's why I'm studying y'all for the month of September. And by the end of September, September 29th, September 30th, I will be coming up with my final video with the conclusion of what I found to be and what I think it is, that you guys suffer from. So on and so forth. But yeah, that's pretty much it, ma'am. To go down the rabbit hole and watch those videos, and you'll see the videos that stick out the most to me off the top of my dome is when she said, "Fuck the Lord, vengeance is mine." When she laughed when her daddy died, after letting us know he was about to pass away because he was on hospice, God rest his soul. My condolences still go out to the family. Her throwing everybody under the bus, and her family on her daddy's side, her mama's side, her mama, her sisters, and her brother. Her arguing with a 4-year-old, her disrespecting two 19-year-olds, and saying she ain't give a fuck if one was 9. She's still gonna say what she say. It's just what she stands for. It's just not right. And in my opinion, she is a POS, and I believe she is filled with demons and suffer from some type of condition / demons. You know what I'm saying? That allows her and helps her and makes her or influences her to act and say the way she says things. That's just my opinion, that part. But I have a right to my opinion, just like you have a right to your opinion. If you think she's gold, you think she's good, and you love her, and she's everything positive, and you rock with her, the only thing I can say about that is I feel bad for you, and that I'm glad to know that people like you are exposing yourselves too. So everybody else that have eyes to see and ears to hear and see, know right from wrong and stand for righteousness, you know what I'm saying? Keep your head on the swivel. Keep looking at them. And if you got to block them, just block them. Because that's what I started doing yesterday. Anybody that's, you know what I'm saying, doing content on her about this and saying that they think that she was right for saying it and people don't care, all that type of stuff, if they going with that narrative, I block them. But if they just doing content about it, and it's not either on nobody's side or whatever, it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, kind of neutral, whatever, I won't necessarily block them. But if they standing on her side for real, I appreciate the ones that's coming out and just saying she was downright wrong. Like, why would you want to tell somebody that you don't give a fuck that their child died? That's like a whole nother level of open up Pandora's box. Like, what the fuck? Like, now you trying to start shit. Like now you want to fight. Like, okay, I can assume you don't give a fuck because you ain't said you do, and I don't rock with you like that. You don't rock with me. You said you don't like nobody. So, but for you to come out and tell somebody that, ooh, child. And just think of the shit that she gonna have to pay for. She gonna have to answer for this. Well, I don't care who you serve or what you believe in. You can call it karma. You can call it adversity. You can call it life. You can call it fairy tale. You can call it whatever you want. At the end of the day, this is what we working with, y'all. This is where we at, September 13th. So, y'all just stay tuned. Stay tuned. We are studying the Peach Patch throughout the month of September. And this is what we got so far.